Whew. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, beautiful ladies, wonderful gentlemen. Part two of today's series of why I'm outside. This is the segment of we're going to be talking about gatekeepers, and it's going to tie everything to one. We're going to get into the whole story, the whole situation too, because this is like, oh my goodness, this is like real crazy. This is not easy because this is like Cain and Abel type shit. You know what I'm saying? When you're watching the movie Ten Commandments, it's like Cain and Abel, and it's so sad because Cain slaughtered the dude Abel in the book, the Bible, and that was a crazy story. And so it was like in this world, Abel don't get slayed. You know what I'm saying? Abel's able to find out that Cain was actually ready to slay him, and Cain gets saved. Okay, Abel gets saved, and Abel's job is now to either slay Cain or save Cain, and that's what this situation is right now, folks. You are in a situation where Abel either has to slay Cain or save Cain. I being Abel at this moment. When you look at the Bible story, this is a book. This is not easy. Of what I have to do is either I have to slay him or save him, and if he don't want to be saved, then it's like he has to be. If he don't want to be saved, then it's like he has to be slayed, and that's what it is. And it's so funny because throughout this whole time, I was trying to figure out why he said to me like three, four times, "Well, you might as well just fight me." I was like, "What?" He said, "You might as well just fight me." I was real confused when he kept saying, "You might as well just fight me." I'm like, "Why you saying I might as well just fight you?" Not knowing that he was really holding out on some real money. And so it's like, I might as well fight you. What are you talking about? You and your feelings. I'm in my feelings about what? And this is before I even knew and found out. This is like during the time where we supposed to really did the party. This is like when we was at the studio. I mean, like I said, I got segments and stories of this whole thing. Like when the reason why I'm doing these lives right now is because if you want to say in your feelings and try to make it seem soft, that's one way to put it. You know what I'm saying? You can paint a picture and make it seem weak and soft, but like I say, yo, we talk about like imagine this was $1 million contract. Imagine this was a $500,000 contract. Imagine this was a $20,000 contract, and everything was really critical on everybody's level. And the person gets the money and letting everybody know that there's no money in the budget, no money in the bag, and then you wondering where it goes, especially after 3 months, and you don't really even have a product is even compared to being close to finish, and you in the mix and you watching it. So it's like there's no disrespect. It's just like where is the respect? So I'm outside in the cold because of nothing but plain disrespect. Hold on, folks. Yo, IC, what's up, IC?
Yo, what's up?
IC, what's up? What's up? Okay, IC. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Because I need a little company for the night. To be honest, I mean it's a little cold out here, so thanks for taking the time out to keep me company with this cold winter night. With the story, the story is, I mean, it's like as I'm telling it, it's like this shit is real, but people probably really looking at it as like it's really like, oh, get over it, why you? I've been hearing so much shit. It's like really depressing. And when I say depressed, like that's how you really y'all folks are really seeing it like that. Like Don was really staying at a place where he was paying rent and couldn't even have company. You, I mean, don't you even have a little story for that day? Ice.
Yeah, I do. We was trying to do a project. Couldn't even do it.
Couldn't even sit on the front porch, right?
Nope.
And you know what's crazy? That same day, that night, when I went back in the house, you know what she was doing?
What?
I didn't even tell you. She was calling her son and complaining about me like ASAP. Like, damn, that in that little time frame
It
on the
wasn't.
phone,
It wasn't
huh?
even 15 minutes. It wasn't that long.
It wasn't even 10 minutes. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We were sitting outside. I went inside, did what I did, and we were sitting there for a hot second. I went back inside. Nah, it's 15 minutes. No, I mean we wasn't even there for 15 minutes. You know, and it was like crazy that she was already on the phone complaining. So, like I said, I guess behind the scenes, he was already brewing. Like, well, Don could go anytime because, like I said, behind the scenes, there was a lot of shit that was really going on that made me really say, "Nah, I think I gotta go," because it seemed like she really already had a game plan for me to go, and this
Right.
was like, and so this was like her point was like, "Yeah, he could go," So I was like, "Okay, cool." So mommy's on his side as well. It was, I mean, I'm talking gibberish, but it's fucking crazy. Like I said, when I really start piecing this puzzle together, people gonna understand that why he really resembles Cain. I don't know if you heard this what I was just talking about. I was basically giving reference to this like it's not easy to me to tell the story because it's like a biblical story, like Cain and his brother against brother, like Cain and Abel,
Right.
and and like I said, in the story, you had Cain who was pretty much envious of Abel because Abel, and this is true. I mean, okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stay with this story. I'm gonna stay with the biblical story for a second. I mean, you know a little bit of that story, right?
I do a little bit.
All
Not too.
right. Yeah, not, but we know a little bit of that story. So, okay, you had Cain, which was the son that pretty much had envy because he was jealous of Abel's heart. Abel brought freaking fruits and vegetables and shit to God, and Cain brought meat. You know what I'm saying? Slaughter. To God as the offering.
Right.
I like I say, I come with Project Pick Me Up. And I'm about to bring it home. I'm about to land this plane too. I'm about to come to you on this whole shit because I'm about to set it up for you. So I represent Project Pick Me Up, and trying to elevate the youth, get these young men off the corners, get them off the streets, get them focus. Black man rise, original rebel. Y'all know what it is. And so he represents turned up TV, trap this, and all this crazy shit. And so, what was one of the things that you said when you was really looking at his channel, if you can remember?
As far as content wise,
When you was looking at his channel and his content, and you related towards yourself.
um, I feel like it was more about drugs, violence, and I felt like I didn't fit into that narrative.
You dig? And when she said that to me, I didn't know what to say, folks. How long ago was that?
It was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you feel me? This was like three some weeks ago. So this is when everything was really brewing before I found out this information. So I'm sitting there listening to her, and like then she came at me out of nowhere with that. And like I said, technically with the channels, what I'm saying, that's the funny thing because those are merged that's a merged process right there. So when I looked at it, I was like I just chuckled and laughed because I didn't want to say much, but we can even go into that right there. That's a big subject itself. And especially for the people in the chat and people that's in the sector, that's huge right there. But just going on, same. I'm gonna keep on the same platform for this. My homegirl Icy, you know what I'm saying? Because she don't know all this shit. But so she was uncomfortable with the fact that this man was all about that trap shit, that gun shit, that power shit. You know what I mean? It's like she was like, I don't know if this is the image that I'm trying to really rock with. You know, this is what he's all about. And when you look at everything he's even doing right now, it's the same shit. He wants to be that 50 Cent power shit. That's what he want to do. With all the kids that he got, that's the image that he want to put out there. With all the children he has.
All
He's
right.
he understand what I'm saying? Instead of him, and now check this out, folks. I said to him, I said, you know what? You want to ride the wave of individuals. Ride your wave. You daddy. Be daddy. Let's put the camera on you and you just be daddy. And he don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if you don't want, just take it and become daddy and be daddy for these young people because we already talked about Project Pick Me Up, me and him. Like, yo, dude, you got an army of kids. The block that we on is the army. We already got like 10 kids that's already in the program. We just lead it. But he want to lead it in some gangster boogie type shit. You understand what I'm saying? Some trap shit. And to get and for me to get more into that, you know what I'm saying? That was really a turn off with me because when he said, "Yo, D," you know what I'm saying? Yo, I think that you really should be more part of the show and be more, of the cast. I'm gonna have my kids do the camera work. I was like, what? Do you remember that time when I was saying that the kids, I was how
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt
I remember that.
with that?
I
Hmm?
do. I remember that.
Hmm. I felt real uncomfortable with that. You know what I'm saying? It was, I believe you had mixed feelings. You know what I'm saying? But with me and being who I am, Project Pick Me Up, and I'm like, so you want me being in the home in the house with a 13-year-old with the camera on me and all these other individuals as they are drinking and we got smoke all in the house. Like, what's going on here?
Right.
I wasn't cool with that. So that's what, and so it was funny because he even got on the when we got on the phone with his banker, he even said, "Yo, we've been bumping heads for like a couple of weeks, and this was the shit we was bumping heads on, folks. Why am I outside? Because we bumping our heads on the fact that I don't want to be in the house with your two kids. If we was gonna be in the house with your two kids, it could have been for Project Pick Me Up stuff, and it would have been even as lit. But no, he wanted to be so turned up on shit that made about 3 people leave. How many cast people really left because of that same situation?
It was a couple, probably. That's not even the beginning. From when we first started, it's not what almost everybody. So,
About yeah, about everybody, right? Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think about everybody when that whole project got started. About everybody. So
hmm
it's like, and what you're seeing right now is all uncontracted people.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And who don't even know about they just going with the fact that they looking and say, "Oh shit, I want to be part of that." And so right now he just got a whole bunch of people that's just jumping on the bandwagon, being on the wave, and this shit is crazy. It is
Mm-mm-mm.
crazy, and it's sad, and it's really depressing. And like I said, what I mean. I don't know, but and most of the footage that y'all really see that is the good footage was done by me because of most of the footage that his sons were doing was just like wasted footage, and that was told to me by someone else on the inside. So it's like I already know, and it's like I'm really saddened because like my man's trying to play me hard, and all I just want is the respect because right now the dialogue that took place in that household about everything, like I say, I'm really being nice. I'm really even giving the opportunity. So I'm calling individuals to the platform, so we can have a conversation before, I become ultimate trolling warrior and start blasting and body slamming and leg dropping and fucking clothesline and everything across the fucking ring. And I mean, this is something I even see that we can even set up we could set up the YouTube match. You know what I'm saying? We can get a ring.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, we can get a ring. We can get the gloves. You know what I'm saying? We can get the gloves, folks. He was always trying to set up those matches. So I mean, we can definitely get the gloves on this one. What y'all think? What chat? What y'all think on this one? Should we get the gloves on this one, or am I just taking it too far? I'm outside right now. You folks are outside with me right now. We outside right now, folks. Why are we outside? Like I say, if I really start talking, I don't want to talk freely. I want to give people the opportunity to like have an open discussion about this. Because this body in right here, this body bag is too easy. Like what I'm saying, me to put these people in the body bags on this situation right here, I need a graveyard. I need my own cemetery because this right here is deep. So it's like I'd rather us discuss it out as grown men and do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Do it right now because this is the platform that you folks like your information, your business, and your world. You're doing it for you do everything for here. So I'm just here, entertaining the situation at hand where the situation wanted to be entertained. I had to make sure I was outside though. I don't like when people just roll up on me and just roll up on me whenever they want to just roll up on me. That was done twice already. So now I'm given the opportunity to pull up. We could put the gloves on and we can handle the situation like men. We can come right here on this ring right here, this platform right now. We can discuss it like men and we can move forward. Like I said, I gave everyone the opportunity to do the right thing. I gave everyone the opportunity to do the right thing. And everybody know that everybody's waiting for me to just to release something. We know that this right here is just as equal as Umar. I claim this to be in my life a situation just as equal as Umar in my life. And I was telling you about Umar, how he owes me money for participating, working at the school, and a whole bunch of other shit. And he too called me brother. I told you that.
No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, Ice. Yeah. I'm at the school and your man had me up there at the school and he told me that we are brothers and we ain't talking about like like when you say your brother like we are blood brothers.
Mm.
And so to all the people that came, I was supposed to be his blood brother. And so why my brothers keep shitting on me? Like I said, I'm living like a Cain and Abel life with these men. What is going on? What did I do to you for you to say I'm going to hold out on this bread? And knowing that you want to do this party, knowing that we could do this party, knowing that we agreed to do the party, how is that you holding on to five, six, $700, and we supposed to be doing the show, and within the show, it's supposed to be a party? Didn't you design the flyer for the party?
I did.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, wasn't these artists interested in being part of that party?
They was.
So I'm confused on what would make him not be focused on making all these artists be extremely excited about making this party pop, so we can make this money, so he can get that money back on 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't that have been the way for him to make back that money
Right. It would have.
ASAP? I'm
Times
sorry,
10.
times 10. I think we even was talking to everybody. I mean, how many people did you personally kind of say that you was going to be able to bring in?
I did like three, and I had one person who was consistently texting me because they was curious about it because they looked online and did their homework on Turned Up as well. They seemed pretty excited about it. When I told them we wasn't having it, it was kind of like a letdown. Like,
Well, which party was this one though?
this was for the recent one that we was trying to do.
That's what I'm saying. The beef. Yeah, that's why when you said three, I was like three. Nah, I'm talking about what was the number that you said at the beginning?
3 people that I
Yeah,
told. I
for
said
the
I
very
could
first
get
one.
10 people to come out.
So I think it was like 10 to 50 when we saw about the very first party at the club.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I
Yeah,
remember. I think it was like
yeah,
I think I said like 15. I don't remember. It was a while ago.
yeah. You said 50, but
I
people
said
say
50. Well, I apologize. It probably was 50.
see, that's what I'm saying. Talking with excitement, but no matter what, everybody was really excited and it was like,
Right.
"Yo, we're gonna turn it up and do this, and do that," and we didn't do shit. We ain't do shit. We turned down that whole time frame. That wasn't that whole month turned down.
Mm-hmm.
That whole month of December was turned down city, and I know why. I know why. Once I, like I said, once you get a little bit of information, then you can put the whole puzzle together, and then that's why you are outside. Shout out to Oz. Thank you, Oz. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, I really wasn't going to do this live, but I kind of dozed off. Oops. Let me stop. I'm doing something wrong. Hold on. I hit buttons by accident. Okay, yeah. I dozed off and, what I'm saying, then I've seen, your message and I appreciate you. So thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm on deck, no disrespect. It's just that right now, this ain't about trying to make me look like I'm fucking leeching on somebody, eating out somebody's fucking hand like I'm some bird. You know what I'm saying? you know, people try to paint pictures like I'm biting the hand that fed feeding me. I'm like I'm confused with shit like that. How should I take something like that? When a person says something like that to me, or any situation like this, and when they talk about I'm mean or I mistreated people who actually was trying to feed me.
It's a little disrespectful.
Yeah, I think so too. A little disrespectful, and especially to real people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, real people. You gotta understand, real people who really do real things. See, I'm doing real shit right now to let you know. No, I'm a real nigga. You ain't gonna disrespect me like that. I'm a man. I'd rather stay on my own too than allow you to really think that you got me in a situation where you're gonna punk me and play me. And then any type of help and assistance that comes in just because of the fact that you guys are hearing me and hearing the words and you're interested in you're not interested in the fact that you concerned, or not even interested but concerned. I apologize for interested. You're concerned and you give your love and your support. That's what it is. It's not me now begging and then biting your hand. And so a lot of people think that because you gave now, yo, Don, I supported you and thank you, I love you. But you're not going to come online and be and thinking that I supported you with $10, but yet and still I don't even like you. I just threw the $10 just to say I supported you, and now I just want to blast you because people do shit like that. People might be, people it might be nothing for them to give a donation of $5 and say, "Well, I gave you, I gave to you," and people don't know what they gave, and so I gave to you. You gave $5, or you gave $10, you gave $20, but realistically, you're not really a friend of mine. You just gave it just so that you could say you gave something to me, and then you're going to try and insult me. And that's how this online should be going in this whole online itself. Not even the sector is online. So sometimes not. I can't just allow you just because you gave to accept the fact that you trying to slap me in the face at the same damn time. But I do truly appreciate and love any and everybody who press the button. What's the buttons that they press?
What you mean buttons? What you talking about?
I know I caught you a good dollar sign Icy Don 167. I saw it on your avatar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw it on your avatar. So whenever you press that right there and show that support and love, I appreciate you. Remember, I am outside. This information is not coming from people that sitting behind their cozy desk smoking 100 blunts, in their warm, cozy homes. This is coming from a dude who's been on the inside of both of the traps houses. You know what I'm saying? I've been on the inside of both trap houses, and you folks gotta understand, like, yo, show some love on the information I speak. Especially most of you folks been sitting for like 4 or 5 years with these characters. When I use the word characters, don't take the word characters negatively. I'm saying characters because it's like a narration. This shit is entertainment. So we talk about Umar's a character, Lennon's a character. Yo, these people are characters. Your man Ron is a character. Yo, don't you find it ironic that my name is Donald and his name was Ronald? Yo, yo, do you remember when you first said you mentioned his name? How didn't I sound kind of real stupid? Like who? When I was like, yo, yo, I was like, who? He's like, right.
That's
I was like, that's
huh,
so funny. Yeah, you can talk. I'm just laughing this month.
no, that's why I kept saying, "Ain't that your boy? Ain't
Yeah,
that
yeah,
your?"
yeah, that's your boy. And I kept saying, yeah, that's my man. That's my man. This lady be like, she like everybody confused because I was confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck she talking about?
Hmm.
Ronald. But now I'm about to paint the picture for you all to understand. But if you guys want me to drop the link and you guys would like to talk about it, like I said, you're more than welcome to come up. And we talk about the people that's there. We've got T, Smoke, Ron, and D. And Kip. If y'all all want to come up, I'm gonna drop the link for you. But let me just give this story. What was the story we talked about? Ron. Okay, yeah. When you think about it, I'm gonna tell you a quick story, yo. One time this was like the last year, so 2022, early. I was showing him my blueprint. I was showing him my blueprint, folks. Listen to me. I was showing him my blueprint, which I'll be showing you folks on what my little storyboard. You know what I'm saying? So I went in the house to go get it, to go get something. I think I was getting a jacket for him because he was gonna buy one of the jackets off me. And so he was reading it. And so I went in the house, and when I was coming out, I saw a flash in his car. I said, "Did this dude just take a picture of my shit?" I know I saw the flash. You know what I'm saying? I know I saw it. You know what I'm saying? As I was coming to the house, I said, "Okay."
He took a picture of your car.
No, the matter of fact, remember when we met up at Dunkin' Donuts and I brought the board
Mm-hmm.
with all the information on the board.
Yeah.
Remember? Okay, he took a picture of that, which had all the stuff on it.
Huh.
So that's what I'm saying. For all this time, I've been waiting, waiting, and waiting. And so when he come up with this little project and everything, I'm like, you know what, dude, whatever you're talking about, I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because Ronald is Donald. The name is just too close to me for me not to believe that Ron is living through Don. And Ron's, I mean, for real.
Right.
Cain and Abel, this is some real shit, folks. I mean, he's more than welcome to come up and talk to me and right now and defend himself, but that's how it is. And I've been watching since day one. And I stand with that. I stand on that. I stand firm on that. Because not one time did he ever, 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 ever put out Project Pick Me Up. Not one time did he even align with Project Pick Me Up. But technically, he want to be it. Sad.
Mm, mm, mm.
It gotta be proven wrong. I mean, I'm gonna drop the link.
Hello?
No, I'm sorry. I just was reading something. Someone said, "Don, you should bow down to Ronnie."
That's a troll.
Well, smoking you in the smoking you in the right, bro. You just can't do nothing crazy. Okay, G. I don't know. I'm just looking at the chat. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but people talking. So I'm gonna drop the link for you folks. But like I say, this is just the beginning. And like I say, there's so much to this real and behind the scene. Like I mean, like people want to know a lot of shit. I'm really trying to just give my man the opportunity to get saved as opposed to get slain. You understand? I gave that story for a reason. It's either get slain or saved.
Your picture
And like, go
off.
ahead. Huh?
Your profile picture not up.
What you mean?
It's just it's like the plain gray picture. You gotta upload your avatar.
You don't see my avatar?
Mm-mm.
I see it. Like right now on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
I see it. Right now I'm gonna take it off. Now it's off. It's on me. Now I'm gonna put it back on. Avatar's there. The avatar's there. Let me drop this link for these folks. I mean, let me see if I want to drop it right now. Hold on. So we only 31 minutes in. Um, Man, it's like I said, I'm being nice. I'm being nice. Let me just drop the link. Somebody reach out to Ronnie and have Ronnie come on deck, please. That's weird. You heard? That's weird. But uh, hey, what happened to you? Oh, come on, yeah, come back on deck.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
you
here.
back? All right, cool. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to add somebody else to the thing. I'm gonna let the people. Like I said, I'm trying to let people defend themselves because there's a lot to be said. Before I say everything, before I blow this lid of disrespect, and as a real man, like we gonna talk as a real man, as a real man. So you cats can play games all you want. You can play the game, but we talk about real man talk right now. They go to the stream. That's for Kip. That's for TP. That's for your man Ronnie. That's for D. That's for Smoke. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we talking about real men. You know what I'm saying? Because what was said to me. You know how many times he called me a bitch?
In front of people or private?
To me, yeah, in private, in the car. He told me, yo, this is before I knew about the money too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
This is before I knew about the money. But like I said, my spidey instincts was tingling, like something's wrong. Like, yo, dude, man. He's like, because he got tight when I left out on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? At the studio, I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck about the studio shit. You know what I'm saying? Technically, because the girl's not here.
Mm.
And so just having these guys in the studio, it was like 100 people up in here. It wasn't about that. We supposed to been doing a party, period. If we wasn't going to do the party, we was going to do the scene at the studio. And the most important part of the scene was with the females. And if the females not here, it's like, yeah, come on now. It's a waste of money. And so I leave because it's like 1 o'clock, and now you want to videotape me. I've been there since 9 something. You went out and videotape my little scene, and we having technical difficulties because dude's giving us problems, or giving me problems because he just don't want to do a simple shit. It's fucking take my jacket and put it on the fucking sofa. You know, so now I leave because you have no control of the situation, and you disrespected me by even having me sit there all this time while you running all over the fucking place. Let's talk about where you was running all over the place and why the fuck you was running all over the place while we up in the studio. Got the studio booked for 6 hours, and the amount of time that he was up in the studio is maybe an hour. While his little boy's up in the fucking studio. Hell no, I want to be there. You see how small that little studio room was, right?
Mhm. I did.
Okay, can you imagine all these cats up in that room with all that weed smoke going on in that room? Boy, it was passed out. That shit pissed me the fuck off. That pissed me off. But now I'm all sorts of bitches because I'm telling what's pissing me the fuck off. Why am I outside? Same reason with Umar. Telling him like, yo, what's pissing me off about his penis? Like, yo, your penis is wilding out. But as long as they ass kissing, as long as those people was ass kissing him, he was good. Both of these cats.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? As long as those young boys running around ass kissing, he was cool with that. Just bring your keep bringing your resources, keep bringing your resources. And you know I know because I'm right here watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's okay because I'm still like trying to quarterback it in a way that everybody's Gucci, everybody's going to pro, pro, prosper. I was trying to make it where people can put money in their pocket during the process with no budget. Coming to find out there was a little budget. Now, just imagine I had a little something something for those cats to say hey off the rip, you know, say I got this and put a little bit of my money to it as well, and be like, yo, I got this for these couple of days, so you guys going out here and doing this with me. Remember the time? You know what I'm saying? How you think they would have took that? They would have jumped on it. Ice, I was actually talking to you though.
You was, you was
Hmm?
asking me.
Yeah, I was pretty much asking you because you I think you made up one. I think you made the flyer or you was. I think you. I was on the phone with you when I was going to Staples, making up the flyers for one of the guys or both of the guys.
Right.
Remember when they both
So
showed up? Hmm?
I said, right. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. Now just imagine, I knew we had the budget, and I had a little couple of dollars to throw on for that right there to pay them for that scene right there.
Simple. It would have been simple.
Way simple. They would have, they would have killed it.
Right. Everybody was happy. That's it. Keep pushing. Next.
Next, and with that, if let's just say he would have gave for that for he would have gave for that right there 30 $30 each person, $30, and I would have put $30, $30. That would have been $60 for doing that real quick. They would have jumped on that.
Right, because you ain't doing too much. It's a nice little role. It ain't like it's a big role. It's a, you know.
It was only going to be like an hour, and the hour was only going to be 20 minutes. It was just really going to be an hour because you're just going to really be out there with me mostly most of the time.
Hmm.
So you was going to be now became the cameraman. Understand? Like, yo, this dude really don't know what he really fucked up and how he fucked up moving on some other shit. And this is why I'm here talking. I'm not talking about anything like simple. I'm talking about like the whole process was destroyed because of being selfish. I don't know because I don't know how much money he spent on shit, but I do know what he didn't spend money on. But that's a whole nother story. That's not even for tonight. Because as I'm just really still being polite, I'm still being gentleman. I'm being a distinguished gentleman right now as I'm outside in the cold. If there's anybody who would like to, like I said, I think because like I say, like I say, man, as a man, all the words that he said to me was really out of control. Now that why I'm outside because he now, what he said about everything, and nobody knows how everybody's playing their game. You know what I'm saying? And I was still being nice about it. I was really being nice about it. But it's like you could be nice about it, be nice about it, and be walked on and pushed around and kicked on and manipulated and embarrassed for how long? For how long you can allow that to go before you take that frying pan and pop somebody upside their head? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? All right, you feel me? Uh,
Mm,
how long do you gotta put the fucking grease on and throw some hot grease on somebody or throw some grits on somebody? Like for real. Like
right. Let's calm down.
calm down. So right now it's like, yo, this was like one of the worst situations because, like I say, you guys got to remember one major thing. I'm staying at his mother's house. His mom's the landlord. And if you know that I'm trying to get this money up, period. I'm mad that you know that we camping out. You know that we are camping outside this motherfucking building because I want to get this bread so I can take care of your moms for a couple of months. So that's not a problem during the winter time. And this is the conversation I'm having with you. You know this shit. And then I want to have this money for the project and so we can really make everything jump. And that's why this nigga got give me my bread. This shit's aggravating. We need this right now. That's why we went up to Delaware. That's why we went to the building. I'm going back. I gotta go back to the licensing building again. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get back out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why we was doing all this shit. I was turning up because I wanted to get this money to take care of this bill, which is called mom. And if you knew what he said to me, like I say, that's for another day. What he said to me about that situation, as you already see, it's so
Mm,
funny that it's so weird that, oh my god, yo, it's so weird, and it's all because of what someone else's fault, not mine. To be honest, it's because someone else's fault that they chose to put out this man's information, and it all got back to me. Because if this man never put out the information of what was going on, I would never found out, and it would still been going on. But this how the Bible be moving. That book, Bible is a crazy story. So this Cain and Abel story of this modern day Cain and Abel story is really crazy because I'm going to survive. I can't allow these cats to slaughter me. So $ Icy Don 167. If you would like to help support the cause, you already know what it is. Do we chopping this up into segments? Because I ain't got nothing but time right now. I got a phone. I paid the phone bill, so we ain't got nothing but time right now to really break this whole thing down, so you guys know what type of individual your man is. Like she said one day, she said, "Yo, I was looking at your content." She said like this: "I was looking at y'all content." Remember, not his, because you said y'all content on right on y'all channel. And you gotta stay in my house. Like you was looking at my content on my channel. I was like, no, you wasn't. But then I had to remember. Okay, so she's like, yeah, turned up TV. That's your boy, right? That's your boy, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh, yeah. That's what she always gotta say because I be a little bit off a little bit sometimes, because I just be off. So she was like, yeah, and I'm looking at the content, and And it's so weird because I was looking at the content a little earlier, and I was like, look, because I was looking at the page. I always look at the page. I'm looking at the page. I'm like, yo, this shit really got to go. All right, that's what I was saying. I was like, this got to fucking go now. So let me rewind. So now she's talking to me like, I was looking at your content, and I mean, I was like, what content? She's like, all your stuff, is about, like drugs and violence and stuff like that. And I don't think, I don't really fit into that narrative. That shit was so funny. Like I said, I had to hold so much in when she said that shit because it was like, yo, I was just looking at it too, shorty, and I was like, this nigga gotta get rid of this shit. And here you are saying it. I was like, fuck. I was like, well, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck I said. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what to say except for I agree. You know what I'm saying? I freaking agree. But like I said, we can go into that too. You know what I'm saying? That's for another. I mean, that's for another segment. If these cats don't want to come up today, I'd still give them a day or two before I really blow it up. Maybe he tell on himself. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's best to tell on yourself. It's kind of safer. So maybe it's better for you to tell yourself. You know what I'm saying? Telling yourself, bro. Because way I'm about to paint it, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna paint it as real as possible. I'm a Picasso the picture. So Ultimate Trolling Warrior has stepped in the building, and anybody who's willing to step into the ring for the Royal Rumble, yo, $ Icy Don 167.
All right,
Icy,
support the cause.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because this is pay per view right here. Because this is exclusive, and you guys know it. This right here is exclusive, and you know it. Shout out to those people who showed a little bit of love. Shout out to those people who showed a bigger love. Shout out to those who just showed s- love and prayers. You know what I'm saying? And all those who want to have negative thoughts and negative comments, about the situation and say, oh, you should this and you should that. No, how about he should have been a real man and handled the situation like real business, and we've been successful, right? I mean, okay, look, let's just say, let's just say, I have a question for you. Let's say we all had like a conference meeting, like we doing this live.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that we did it. Okay, did I, maybe I asked you this before, but I ask you again. Did we have a turned up TV conference live?
No, we didn't have that.
Now, didn't I say I wanted to have a meeting
You did with everybody.
with everybody? And look at my homeboy. And so, wouldn't it have been like dope if if from that time way back when to now, if we had like 5 to 7 conference calls on Turned Up TV Live?
Right, that because we would have all been on the same page.
Okay, now just imagine we was all on the same page and we was all knowing that we had this little bit budget that came in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have a lot, because it went to this, it went to that, went to this. But right now we have this for various things, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the towards this party. And now I'm gonna ask you a question because I said to him, I said, "Yo, we might as well just get some money for these people for the party as well." He was like, you saying that we should ask the people? So if we were to ask y'all for 50, 25, or $100 to put towards this party, would you think they would been down? You've been down?
Yeah.
Okay. And of course, I mean, so especially if we had the conference call. So I was really baffled from day one when I was like trying to set up many ways that we could have got the money, and nothing was going through with this dude. Everything was like, yo, no, I mean, it was like, yeah, but it was like, yeah, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. But then next thing you know, he would change his mind and change his mind, change his mind, change his mind. Like, maybe we could just build a studio. I mean, maybe we could just build our own little club. I had one before, yo. Yeah, you had one before. Why the fuck you still don't have the shit? I don't want to hear nothing about COVID because I had during COVID I had a cart, and after COVID I still have a cart because it's my fucking cart. I don't want to hear nothing about once COVID hit, I lost shit.
Mm.
And when COVID hit, you know what I did when COVID hit?
But
I moved to another state with no job. So it's like when these people be talking to me about, you this or you need this and you that and you begging this and because they be going hard at me, yo. Trust me, you don't really know the story, but they've been going hard. You really, really don't know from 2020. Y'all don't know my story, and I moved from New York because I was not liking the way New York was about to go down, and I already knew I had to make this adjustment. I was already like a year behind,
mm,
so I went all in and I just made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Umar paid for my bus ticket to come out to Philly.
mm,
Like, yo, this is like if Umar worked accordingly, if he worked accordingly, if everybody just played their part right, and in any angle, everything would just move smoothly, and everything would have been like really dope. And right now, it'd be success on all levels. If Umar would have opted right, y'all wouldn't even know me. You wouldn't even know me.
no, I wouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't even know me. If yo, look, I ain't gonna lie. If Umar if he operated right back in 2020, the school really would have been open as of 2021 because he wouldn't have had no major distractions. When I came on deck, that was all it. It was like the complete anchor of distractions. And then it went to the white world. When I said the white world went to the courts.
Mm,
And once his situation went to the courts, now they on his eye. They really on his ass. They was already on his ass, but now they really on his ass. And so in between those years, his thing just was really anchored. And it's like for what? Because you're doing wrong. You messing with the wrong. I'm telling y'all like this. When y'all mess with chosen individuals,
mm,
I'm gonna spit the real shit, yo. When you mess with chosen individuals, you don't want to fuck with chosen individuals, especially if they telling you and you feel if they telling you that they it's kind of special, and if you feel that they kind of special, don't fuck with them because bad things will happen. Even if you don't think that it's coming from that situation, it's coming because you fuck with the chosen one. And there's a lot of little chosen ones running around. You know what I'm saying? And once they can identify themselves as being chosen ones, then that's when they really start shining. You know what I'm saying? And if you believe that you're chosen when you've been having a lot of funny shit happen in your life and people be acting funny to you and you be feeling funny feelings, it's not funny, it's real. So yeah, for all you chosen ones out there, that's why you holler and you sit back and you listen to me when I come on deck, especially with this real shit, because y'all know. And even if you chosen to do wrong, because there's a lot of wicked ones, you know what I'm saying, that's chosen to do what they gotta do. Spooky shit. But this is what it is, folks. I'm not here for nothing else except for to slay the dragon. I told y'all I'm here to cut the dragon's head off. These gatekeepers are out of control. Yo, they be throwing money all over the place on some wicked shit. And yet and still not one how many people's here? It's like my vision bad. It's 35 people on deck. Shout out to you. Thank you for y'all listening ears.
yep. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
You know what I'm saying? What's those
Pause.
what's those numbers on your thing again?
It won't show me your numbers. It only show me people in the chat.
Nah, what's your cash app?
I see Don 167.
No doubt. Thanks so
Type
much.
it
You know what I'm
in.
saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't hurt. It don't hurt. What's some things that we talk about doing real quick? Any things that you,
Tip
hmm?
Say that again.
I said, what's some of the things that we've been kind of like talk about doing during this crisis, if you can remember.
You was breaking up. The signal was a little bad. Say that one more time for me.
I said, do you recall any of the things that I was discussing about during this crisis to present and put together?
It was a while back. That was probably at the beginning.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many different things, period. But just recently, I mean, like, folks, we really need. When I say we, it's funny because people are like, yo, why you be saying we? And I had to explain that to Ron the other day. I like saying Ron now. I had to explain that to Ron because he was like, yo, what's this we? Then the other guy, he was doing the live. He's like, why Don keep saying we? But once you understand like I say, chosen people understand that. Yo, that's the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? If you chose, you understand that we should. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't. I went from New York all the way to Kentucky, broke down in Ohio, and still got everything back to New York. How do we do that shit? Because I didn't do it by myself.
Mm,
You understand? So when I speak that we, it's because I know I don't roll on this earth by my motherfucking self. So why can I just feel like I'm being disrespected by a motherfucking man and pack my shit up in the middle of winter and knowing that I'm hurting right now and just put all my shit up in the motherfucking car? Why? Because I have a car to put it in. That's why I know I'm blessed. Because when I was in the predicament last time, I didn't have the car. That's what landed me into this house. If I had the car, I wouldn't have been in this spot. And y'all wouldn't have known me. But that's how life works. But now I got a car to show y'all the strength of a real soldier who's out here to do real good work. I'm not fronting with a good guy name. I am a good guy. Sometimes people will use you and use you and put you in the spotlight to make them look good, but yet and still they really just using you. There's a lot of movies that do have with these white people when they doing token things for these black people just because they using them.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like once I start feeling he was doing that to me, that's why I disappeared. Because you are using me if you're not supporting my words. And my words is always going to be project pick me up. Now, Icy, let me ask you a question, Icy.
yes,
Have you heard me mention project pick me up?
I have.
Now, have you did anything? And when I say did anything, have you put together anything for me in regards to project pick me up that you can remember?
I, I, I do. I remember that.
Yeah, I know you because you done did so much little stuff that was way fucking at the back. Way
Mm-hmm.
that's why you're like yeah exactly yes you have, thank you. And she was interested, she was hoping, and as many times you said, yeah, I really hope that you have success with this.
I did. A lot of times I did say that.
Now for this mother effer to be around me all this mother effing time with all these mother effing kids, and like I said, I'm about to go into that shit. I don't care because I'm Project Pick Me Up, and I'm saying yo if you going if yo I'm all for not being part of this education system, but I'm also part of making motherfuckers be part of be productive.
Mm,
Be productive. Anyway, he knows the project picked me all this time, and it's like that's your thing, that's your but you can really be part of it because you ain't got nothing but time on your hand. 2021, that man had nothing but time on his hand. Do you know how many live streams they did in 2021?
mm-mm.
Do you know why they be calling this shit the sector? Because in 20 when I came on the scene from 2021, from 2020 December, once 2021 came in, I can honestly say that these men chatty patty online. they chat they chatty patty online for at least like at least 500 to 1,000 videos, no problem. With no problem. When I say no problem, I'm talking about like really going amongst each other on some dumb shit. And so I was like kind of disgusted with him, like, cause dog, like, all I'm trying to do is get a fly out you. All I'm trying to do is get you to come outside and videotape. Have been putting the camera in front of me since day one. Put this camera in front of me while I'm doing my little project pick me up thing. You know what I'm saying? Put together that little package for me real quick, so I can now present me to these people in the manner that I want to be presented, as opposed to the way that you want to present me, because you always present everything in a negative format. Because people took my down and out situation and ran evilly and negatively with it. Evilly, yeah. They went so evil with it. It's like, come on. That's why I wanted, like, let's let the people see that I am about something. Never did he do that shit, because it's a demonic spirit that runs through these beings. But like I said, this is segment one. I dropped the link if anybody really wanted to come on deck. I was waiting for these cats to come on deck because they always jump. They always ready to jump on panels and talk. Like I say, these are head people too, and it's so funny because this is the real talk. But they gonna understand when I really start baking these beans and spilling the beans. You know what I'm saying? When I start baking the beans, because the beans are being washed right now. We got the beans soaking in the water. We ain't talking about no jelly beans. We got the beans soaking. We about to bake these beans and start spilling these beans, because this is some real clown shit. And it's so funny because he been getting he got quite a few views, lately, because of me. Once like I say, I can make you famous. I told these cats I can make you famous. So I come on the scene and I'm talking my talk, and now all of a sudden people's watching the videos. They want to look at the videos and shit now. You know what I'm saying? Funny shit. But they wasn't paying attention to that. And honestly, folks, honestly, folks, somebody was saying to me the other day, they was like, "Do you really think do you really think that he wants to do that? Do you really think that he want to be successful? Do you really think that project gonna happen?" I was like, "Damn." I was like, "Do you? Do you?" He's like, "Of course not." I was like, "Why you say that?" Nothing that he does, he would really want to have success in. I was like, "Wow." So it's like, see how he jumped from one project. How many projects did he just jump from just now? You know, one thing was about the music cast. Now saying we doing this whole nother thing. Like, come on, bro. And then you try to blame the people. No, we got to blame it on you. But like I say, we being so nice right now. But if you want to set up the boxing match, this pay-per-view, folks, I'm all in. I want that. Now, when they was doing, you know how many lives they did on this boxing shit?
Mm.
Ice, check this out, Icy. Just on the boxing matches amongst each other alone, the videos and conversations alone, they had about like 50. This dude ain't gonna pull up though. He's not gonna want to do this right now. He ain't gonna pull up and agree for this fight. I mean, like, I've been here for an hour. I've been here for an hour. But he probably gonna say, "Oh, I'm too busy focused on what I'm doing. I ain't paying attention to YouTube. I ain't thinking nothing about nobody's content, nobody nothing." I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure that somebody on this live stream right now, out of 30 some people, 20 some people that's been around, because it's been fluctuating. I know somebody went offline and reached out to you, or maybe I know 2 or 3 people reached out to you already. You need to respond for them because if they reached out to you, that's because they've been the ones sitting there pretty much throwing jabs for you. I'm not even gonna say no negative shit. They've been throwing jabs for you, but they've been fighting your battles for you. They need to hear from your mouth what's really good, what's really going on. Because if I spill the beans, it's not going to be nice. Because I'm outside, my Negro. I'm outside, and this is totally disrespectful. So your peoples that's been riding your wave from day one need to know what's the fuck's going on because you remember you've been a gatekeeper, right? So the way the same way that you took those keys from me, from the crib, I'm taking your gatekeeper keys away. I'm official gatekeeper of your whole shit, your whole crew, your whole team. I'm the official gatekeeper because if you guys can't come and have a conversation about it, I control your voice, your vocal mat, your vocal cords. There's no running from this shit. Y'all my puppets. If y'all can't talk for yourself, y'all my puppets. I control your gate now. So you guys can run around and talk about all the shit that you want. But I was told that I should coon. I need to tone it down and coon. Well, this is my cooning right here, 1000%. And I'm all in because I'm outside because of fucking coons. What say you? Am I bugging? I'm sorry. What you about to say?
Um, say that one more time. What saved me?
No, I wasn't saying like you, but I said, what say you? I'm talking about these cats out here.
Mm,
What say you, fellas? You know what I'm saying? Do we have a conversation? Y'all can't have a conversation with me. Why y'all scared to always have a fucking conversation with me? But they will have a 4-hour fucking panel with a whole bunch of orangutans on the fucking panel, sound like a bunch of hyenas. That's crazy. Looking like orangutans and sound like hyenas. Yo, damn, you put that together. Yo, that's really, what I'm saying? Loud and hideous. That's how their panels be looking to me.
mm,
All out of control, crazy shit for 4 hours, 5 hours. And the same conversation right now is what's happening right now in their conversation, but with the real behind the scene in the middle motherfucker, and nobody want to step up to the plate because it's Don M, the FDMG boogie, ultimate trolling warrior, folks. He came in there and just took the belt, and that's what I'm saying. I'm taking your keys. You're no longer, you can no longer say Umar's name in your sector unless you say me. And and this man has been ousted out. He can if he's not coming on and talk to me, he can't go on nobody's panel talking nothing. There's no other panel that he need to be on, right? I mean, do you think he needs to be on anybody's panel right now talking about the situation?
no,
I understand, and that's facts. Like, come on now. But so I can come up there and we can and be arguing back and forth, and y'all jumping me and be like, no, come on, man. with your dick rise, come right here because you owe this conversation. You can't run from this conversation. I don't care how focused you want to be on videotaping. You owe this conversation. You always in everybody else's conversation. Because I'm outside and I'm being nice. Because I'm giving you that respect the same way you gave Umar the respect. So I'm going to give you the same pass. Because people want juicy juice. They want the juicy drop. I've been around a long time. I could just talk about this. I can make this could be my blueprint for a minute. I can fall back for like a hot sec. I can fall back for this little time frame of me really, going through my crisis. I could fall back from this live right here and fix my little crisis and come back with the same shit. And it'd be just as fucking juicy and maybe even juicier because this dude is gonna be still doing little videos. Wowing y'all with little tidbits. Now let me explain something to you, okay? I told him that he need to flood it real quick with videos. I said, yo, right now for the little bit of money that this dude gave you, you need to throw out a whole bunch of little short videos real quick, so that the image is out there. So trust me, yo, what you're seeing is what the co-director put out there before he just disappeared out behind, out the door. This is so that the dude is. This is just to wow the dude because we know that it's easy to wow the dude. Like I said, you need to holler at me, dog. You need to holler at me. I'm being nice. We all men. You guys got a nice little. Yo, you gotta understand another thing. I respect the game. I respect the game big time. So I don't go against the grain in the game too much. But I was called all sorts of bitches, so I'm gonna let a little bit the bitch air out of me. Let a little bitch out of me. But I respect the game. When I came on the scene, I started realizing because I was real done with this whole YouTube and chat shit. I was done with the chat shit for years before YouTube. This when it was like phone chat. If I know phone chat was simple and easy and one, two, three, I probably been engaged in this shit long time. But I'm such a rookie with this shit. But I respect the game, and I respect all you content male creators out there who have your little and chat cats, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the chat cats who got your little swag going with the ladies. I respect it. So that's why I never really try to play my man. But when I start seeing him disrespecting my little bit of flow here and there in little ways, like I say, little ways that subtle ways, it was like, nah, we can't do that. But I didn't really care because I still, it's like, I play the dusty dude. I play this character because, like I told you, we're gonna watch Dusty go from dusty to icy. Watch. You guys gotta understand. Where do we go from here? It was like playing a video. It's like playing a game. It's like you land on somebody's shit, and now you got to go back to start over. Well, everybody's getting their shit, still getting their shit up. Now you gotta get back in the game. So I'm giving everybody another head start. So we're gonna see, okay, folks. We're gonna document this shit because I'm outside. And like I say, it's real crazy because oh yeah, he was all excited about the summertime. That's another segment too. His excitement for the summer. Oh, Ronald really? Oh, Ronald he couldn't wait for the summertime. But I'm like, this is like 3 summers in, yo. But this is about to be the 4th summer, dog. We've been knew about this. What's the excitement now? He's all excited to really go and rock and roll with the Icy Don package now.
Right.
Understand? I'm like, yo, but I've been out here for all these years. Like, yo, dude, do you know how much money we should have made already with this process? And I stay at your mom's house. That we would have took that whole shit over, and I already discussed it with his mom's, and she was down. Like, he really don't know. He's really fucked up, yo. Really fucked up because he was doing 5,000 hours on YouTube. Even when I said 500 videos, I was lying with that. It was at least 1,000 to 2,000 and 3,000 easy. And hours, it was like, man, yo, I mean, like this man in 2021, 2022, he spent on YouTube, I mean, at least 50,000, 60,000, 70,000 hours on that shit. And he's like, how the fuck? But because he did, he was on that shit at least 7 hours a day, 7 days a week. 7 times 7, let's say that's 50. You know what yo, like I say, it was a lot of hours. A lot of hours. Every day. Every day. And I'm sitting in the corner like, yo, dude, let's build. Let's build. Let's build. You seen all the paperwork, right? Well, she ain't around, but it's all good. She seen all the paperwork. So I'm like, yo, let's just build, my dude. Let's build, put shit together. But nah, it's not about that. It's about always tearing at people's lives, tearing people apart, always trying to manipulate shit. So right now, because that's your MO, the fire is now underneath you. Now you can put this fire out and save yourself with the discussion, man to man. Ain't no asshole here. I ain't gotta be no dickhead. Well, I just want to talk this out and figure out how we gonna finesse this shit. But if you're gonna be selfish and you think that you're just gonna be focused on whatever it is that you're trying to do, as I'm out here in the cold, that's not gonna happen. That can't happen. So anybody, out there in the chat, if you like to come up and you like to speak, you actually welcome. I guess it's not coming out that easy, but I guess you're welcome. You tap the StreamYard. Shout out to Make a Change, yo. Shout out to Make a Change, yo. Look, man, these guys are really out of control. And it's so weird because why they not pulling up? And like I say, I'm not going to just let I'm not going to let it disappear. I'm not letting this disappear. This is segment 2, maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? I think that this is probably part 3. You know what I'm saying? This is part 3. It's reintroducing the whole situation. Once again, this man received money, and I'm trying to figure out, so could somebody please, make a change? Can you please in the chat let me know around what time frame that you can recall when the money was exchanged for the business deal? Could somebody please let me know in the chat? It's a lot of people in the chat. Could somebody just let me know that the time frame that you guys can recall that they were speaking about the business deal? Anyone, please. That's very important for me. I'm so I'm so out the loop. I don't even know when the thing happened. But what I do know is that I remember seeing a video, and I went to Tiff P, and I saw her video on your boy. She did a little video on your boy, and she was talking about how he's an opportunist. And this was like 7 months ago. And I seen it like I saw it like 3 months ago, 3 months ago was when I seen it. And I left the comment there. And then 2 months later, everything came to fruition. I was like, wow, whoa, this is bananas. Shorty was calling it. She was calling it way back then, 7 months ago. So I'm trying to figure out when was this money given? Somebody, if anybody can let me know, that's so important. When was this money given? Because I found out in January that he received it, but it was they said he was 2 months already in debt, or whatever the case may be. He's told me, I believe that he had money coming from D. I think this was like, I don't know if it was early November, late no October. And then I know that I kept asking, like, did it come through? No, not kept asking, but I asked him once or twice. I ain't really keep asking that, to be honest. I think I asked maybe one time because we was about to do something. And then I was like, did the money come through? And he was like, nah. So my whole thing is, did the money come in like in September or October? Because if it did, folks, I really am going ham, yo. Like I say, my dude, we need to talk. Like, this don't even have to be out in the public. Like, it's just only in the public because your man who gave you the money. The man gave you the money. This is the reason why it's all in the public. Now, with me, is in the public because I'm affected by it. I'm outside, and we didn't have the conversation, the right conversation that something came through. So let's just have the real conversation, so we can handle like some real gentlemen, or we can get on some gangster shit. And like I say, the gangsters, this online shit, we can meet up when we can buy, we can put the gloves on, we can make some money off this shit. We can be nice about it because this ain't cool. I was in your house when I brought it to your attention. I was at your house when you brought it to your attention. So let's just put the gloves on if that's what we got to do, or we can talk about this shit online right now, and we can really put something together. But don't think that you're going to fucking put together that package, Xing me out the package because of you being fucked up. I'm not going to take that too cool. I'm not. It's not even hating. I'm just not going to take it too cool because you fucked up, and all those people who coming on deck right now are not contracted people, meaning that you don't need to be getting over on them as well. Because I'm pretty sure that you're probably getting a few couple of dollars from some of your fanboys just on behalf of the fact that they be like, well, fuck Don. He's like, I'm gonna send you some money, so you can do this and do that, take care of this, do the show. You know what I mean? But no matter what, the fact that you are on some fuckboy shit, I'm not gonna let it just slide. Because you called me all sorts of bitches before I knew about this shit. You even sent me a text about you need to tell me these things, and so I need to tell you some things as well. You need to hear a few things from me as well. Because for all these years, I've been paying attention, part of the family. And we got to break out this selfish spell, my dude. So how are we going to do this? Like I say, there's a lot of people on standby who really just want to do an aerial assault. I'm really trying to give you all the benefit of doubt, and I'm trying to just be as respectful as possible with the situation, even though I've been totally disrespected. But like I say, once I fucking start dropping the bombs, you already know me. It's like no turning back. It's like new. It's like I'm going to get you, sucker. If you're too young to know about that movie, go check it out. But the scene where dude got all the army's fucking gear put on and all the grenades and all the guns, he's well equipped, and he don't, you know what I'm saying. Bottom line, I'm about to be well equipped, and I'm about to make it though. I'm going to use all my weapons. I'm going to make sure that my weapons are used, and I'm fully weaponized. Yo, D, you really need to hit me up, bro. The link is right there, folks. I done gave you, since I said the link was there 25 minutes ago. But nah, nobody want to hit the link. We outside, folks. This man got mad because D Derrell almost found out the truth. He pretty much was going to tell himself. You might as well tell yourself. But then I'm gonna tell you like this: your man definitely gonna look like a real 100% cornball, yo, if he's still fucking with you. Your man's gonna be 100% cornball if he's still fucking with you. Like I said, we need to patch this up, being like patch it up. Otherwise, y'all gonna be looking real corny because I'm not gonna let off of y'all. I'm not gonna let off y'all. There's not gonna be anybody in this sector that's been worse than me. If you guys don't patch this shit up, there's not gonna be nobody who's gonna drop attacks on y'all worse than me. And ain't no docs and it's none of that shit. There's no looking into your history, none of that shit. It's just talking what I know right now with this shit right here. Cause you best believe that this shit right here is a roller coaster. And it just so happened that I got put on the ride. And I'm like, wow, man, you taking everybody for a fucking ride. Even his moms. Yo, this shit is really, yo, like I say, man, this like, man, look, folks, you guys been attacking each other for so long. Now y'all really attacking each other in the chat and everything. But there's nothing bigger than this right here. When you got this guy and this guy, and you got this woman telling everybody, all the business, and this is real shit. And this dude want to be mad at me, but he want to be riding somebody else's balls in his mouth because they are paying him. I'm not playing no games now. Like I say, this is about to get ugly.
You reading the comments?
Yeah, I'm trying to read the coin. Yeah, the comments. Yeah. My vision's kind of bad, so this shit's small. So damn, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm just looking at this one dude. He just put some shit up there. He said, "How?" He said, "How would you?" What you say? He said, "How would you be well equipped if you have no money?" With this war, you don't need no money. With this war right here, I'm just equipped with information. I'm equipped with knowledge, and as you see, that was more than enough to get me out of the house. Understand? Y'all gotta understand what power is. Like I said, I'm the gatekeeper of this sector. Y'all gotta understand what power is. Let's. I want to claim something. I'm gonna claim something. In this sector, I'm the brokest person in this sector with the biggest stories, the realest stories, and the stories that y'all been following for 4 years. And with this is gonna be another year. For 3 years, this is gonna be the fourth year. You following my stories because I got the greatest stories because I'm really that chosen one. Don't look at no money shit. Money comes and goes. It's the right people to make it stay. Because money don't you don't do a transaction of money by yourself. Your money, you don't make money through you making money. It's always another source. And once everybody understand that, then we be resourceful to one another. And money just gonna come. Chosen ones can live that life and believe that life. Demonic ones don't know it, and they spread spells to those other to become demonic because you're weak minded. Like I said, I was really, they talk about, I was the EBT. Real quick on that shit. I've been selling stuff, for 3 years out here. Not one time did he offer to, put up some, some EBT money to get some stuff. You're gonna offer that shit to me that Sunday, that Sunday before that Thursday when I, went live. You're gonna offer me some that shit that Sunday because you watching me in my hustle make some bread right before your eyes on a Sunday, early in the motherfucking morning, and it made you realize, damn, let's get this shit next summer. Oh, we gonna get paid, yeah. Yo, I can mad excited. I'm sitting there looking at this nigga like, yo, nigga, you sound goofy to me, man. You sound real goofy to me. You're pissing me the fuck off. He didn't know how much he was making me mad. All that talk that he was doing. Because I'm like, yo, my dude, I've been doing this shit forever out here. And I presented it to you when I didn't have a motherfucking car. We could have been up with this shit. And I even said it to him then. But yo, we gonna do it now, yo, we gonna move forward now, yo, we gonna and this is all before I knew about the money. Nah, we talk about moving forward. Nah, you gotta get out the past. We talk about moving forward. We talk about moving forward. Come on, man. We gonna move forward. Yo, like I said, yo, do you want to get the stuff or not? Do you want to get the stuff or not? Come on, yo. Do you want I'll take the store. Let's go get the stuff or not. Like I was supposed to be, yeah, yo, let's go. Yeah, 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 yeah. Insulting, yo. Insulting. So when y'all clowns talking about this and talk about that. If your boy was playing his part from day one, as opposed to sound real goofy to me in January, when day one, when he seen me, when we pulled up at the club and I pulled up with my shit at the club and started making bread right there, and I told him to go in the club. So we went to the club together, but I made bread and he went in the club by himself because I was staying outside making bread. Fuck it. But then we went back to the club the next time, and I bagged the baddest chick up in the fucking club. Stop fucking playing. So when he seen all that shit from fucking Icy Don, you didn't be a believer then, nigga? So now 2020 fucking 4 January, you're a fucking believer. Watch me in the fucking winter. Oh, and you got some bread too, and you wasn't a fucking believer? How insulting! My bad. I ain't even see. Yeah, how insulting! I feel real insulted at this moment. See, I don't know why the turning up is happening right now. The energies is rising. I'm really frustrated right now because, like I say, I already know when I start recapping and really start rewinding and start breaking shit down for all you viewers to really understand why I'm outside, you guys will understand that this guy is fucked up. This is a serious freaking situation. And he was there. He videotaped it. He was there. I'm gonna say it again. I don't understand why January 2024, ice cold. He's watching me because my car broke down, so he gave me a ride. Thank you for yo. Look, bro. Thank you. You know, for real. Thank you. He knows though. That was a blessing. I needed that. Car broke down, and so he got up early morning, took me, got my stuff, whoop whoop whoop, and he's sitting in the cut watching me make this bread. I paused because you know what I'm saying I'm editing some words right now. I'm editing some scenes because we was also supposed to did something extra. I just remembered that too, but that never happened. That's why he tried to switch over. He got real excited about getting more involved. But I'm gonna edit that, leave that for him and me. But the bottom line is, once he saw what happened in that little time frame, and then we went to my next spot, he was like all in. But yo, why you have to be all in when I'm telling you that from day one, I came out here to do this. My name is this. You're doing nothing. 2021, he was doing nothing. If he and I in 2021 was doing what from day one, what operating with my shit, if he was really packaging me from day one of 2021, the same way he's doing right now, if he was packaging me day one 2021, by the time the season came in, he'd been all in. And right now, we would be having a real strong business right now with this itself. It would have been no borrow no bread from this, none of that. We've been doing really, really good because everything would have been working with me and as opposed to against me. I had a lot of things working against me in these few years, the early years out here, but made it all happen. Right now, I got 3 deep freezers, 2 carts. Let's talk. We had that. You know what I'm saying? It's like my dude. We had a empire that we could be killing. You riding around doing what? You riding around doing what? You riding around picking up what? No, well, no disrespect to all y'all hustlers, but you riding around doing motherfucking Uber and DoorDash, my nigga, and we got this shit right here. I feel you. You could do that later on, but we got this shit right here. And if we operate this shit right here with the team that we got, you'd be surprised with what the fuck we gonna have. He got an army of fucking kids. The setup would have been awesome. Now we have a driver. Now we have two drivers. Now we have two vehicles. You know I'm illegal, so now we have a legal driver. Yo, we would have been all over the place murdering it. I was moving around, period, but now we've been all over the place. But he wanna sit on his phone and be chatty patty box with you guys. Let's roast each other. Let's roast each other. Yo, I'm going live. We're gonna roast such and such. And after all the roasting, then they become buddy buddies. Yo, I don't know if you're still there, Icy, but Icy probably doing something, no doubt. So yeah, I can't believe they all become buddy buddies after all the bullshit. So this ain't an issue from now. This is an issue from way back then that he had because I was calling him out then. It was never gotten over, and this was the way of mending stuff. But yet and still, you still did wrong. You still did wrong. So, like I say, I gave you some time. Gave you some time, but karma's a motherfucker. Karma is a motherfucker. What do we mean by that? We wish everybody's a great life. Well, we don't wish it, but we don't wish against it, should I say. But the sad thing about it, no matter what we wish for and pray for, what's inevitable is inevitable. And with you and your situation, karma is definitely inevitable. Like, for example, he said he got COVID during that time. You know what I'm saying? He got COVID even during that time. That was for him to really think about his moves and think about what he was doing. But his little devious probably used that time frame to think about how to be more devious. Because I'm pretty sure that during that time of COVID, something probably went through his mind of saying like, yo, I'm wrong. He's wrong, you know what I'm saying? But yet still he went against that. And that's why the truth came out the way it's coming out. So humility is probably even worse. But he said, I ain't thinking about it. I ain't worried about it. Okay. You sure? Because trying to put together a package like that is not going to make back that money. And running around doing your Uber with the kids is not going to make back that money. And if it do, just know that as you're doing all that clown shit, trying to make back the money, when you had real team that was really ready to do what we had to do to make the shit happen, you doing clown shit. And so because you're doing clown shit, we're gonna you it can't just be one clown. You know that when you have that one car, about like 20 clowns come out the car. Then you had the one last clown. I'm gonna be that one last clown to come out with everything. And that's what's happening right now. Y'all called me a clown many times. So yeah, I'm gonna be that one last clown that's gonna come out with this whole shit of buffoonery. Because the red nose is on you, Chief. So yo, thank y'all for y'all listening ears. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for your listening ears. Tune in. You're gonna see the headlines because, like I say, the gate. I'm just letting you know that the gatekeeper is officially me. These guys was given the opportunity to talk. They didn't want to come. They didn't want to speak. I don't know. I guess because they saw double impact. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they saw double impact. They got a little nervous. But shout out to Icy for popping up, and we out.